Beautiful Zamorano Valley in Honduras, there is a very special reason why they must hate bananas in Moscow. That reason is the Panamericana School of Agriculture, which was established in 1943 by the United Fruit Company. Since 1943, United Fruit has appropriated some $6 million for the establishment and continuance of this magnificent educational institution, which is devoted to training young men in the techniques of modern farming and animal husbandry. Each year, 160 young men from Spanish-speaking republics attend this school on 3-year full scholarships. All expenses paid, too. Even laundry is washed and ironed for the boys without charge. Director of the school from its founding in 1943 till his retirement in 1957 was Dr. Wilson E. Popenoe. Dr. Popenoe is a sort of combination, Mr. Chips and Johnny Appleseed of the tropics, a man who has dedicated most of his life to the betterment of Central America. Dr. Pop, as the boys have always called him, based the school's entire program on the principle of learning by doing. Students are up at 5:30 every morning except Sunday. They're out in the fields by 6:30, where they work until lunchtime. One of the first things the boys learn is to investigate soil conditions. A simple, inexpensive auger may reveal information about the soil that can spell the difference between a crop failure or success. Irrigation is necessary in many sections of the tropics. Long, dry seasons often last for 6 months at a time. So the boys learn how to apply the principles of surface irrigation to increase the yield of the land. If a boy asks why he has to work so hard in the fields, he's told that if he ever manages a farm, he'll know how much work a laborer ought to accomplish in a day. They learn animal husbandry with emphasis on the care and breeding of pigs. Pork is one of the principal meat diets in tropical America. They discover firsthand how modern medicines make for healthier, more productive stock. The study of dairying is most important too. Throughout many parts of tropical America, there's a scarcity of milk and dairy products. Several boys from the remotest districts of Panama, Honduras, Nicaragua, and other countries have never seen a modern dairy nor heard of a milking machine. Learning to milk a cow properly by machine or hand, as well as handling milk and butter hygienically, are basic in the education of every student. When the boys return to their communities, they will know the value of pasteurized milk for children. And if they ever have a dairy of their own, they'll know how to operate it at a profit. In poultry, too, the Zamorano trained boy becomes an expert. However, even after 3 years of study, there remains the ancient question as to which came first, the chicken or the egg. Few jobs in tropical America are harder than cutting sugar cane with a machete. Yet the boys take great pride in their ability to stand up to hard work in the fields from early in the morning till lunchtime. After lunch, they study with highly trained teachers to learn enough elementary physics, chemistry, and mathematics for a farmer's needs. They study English. They learn to reason, to communicate with one another. The son of the president of one Central American country may share a room with the son of a small farmer from another. This has happened more than once. Wealth or position are of no importance here. But perhaps the most important thing the boys learn, who live and work together here, is respect. Respect for each other and for the nations they represent. A boy is judged by how well he can handle a team of oxen, or a tractor, or a problem in the dissection of a steer. Not that all is work and study. There are days when a boy can prove what other skills he has. And nights around a campfire reflect the good fellowship that exists among boys from a dozen different countries. The friendships built here recognize no national borders. To have finished the 3-year course and to stand and receive a diploma from the hands of a visiting dignitary, that is a moment of true achievement and the beginning of a life of service. Over 500 graduates of the school are in agricultural work. Several work with government experimental stations to develop a breed of beef cattle resistant to tropical diseases. Some are private farmers working their own small farms with notable success. Many are government agricultural agents, teaching their countrymen things they themselves learned at Zamorano. Others teach at governmental agricultural colleges to train still more young men in the skills of tropical agriculture. This, then, is the Pan-American School of Agriculture, where young men learn modern farming and animal husbandry and develop the desire to possess and to own their own farm. But of equal importance, they learn to appreciate the God-given urge in all men to be free from regimentation by the state or by any other individual or any group. Rarely are graduates employed by the company. Every student is expected to return to his own country, to teach his own people what he has learned, and to become a leader in free enterprise in his own community. No wonder they